Fool's Jam is an event that happens annually in Missoula, Montana. We've been doing it for about 8 years.
The first one was in 2009, and then we brought it back in 2012 and have it yearly since then. The first Fool's Jam in 2009 was just like about a dozen of us who were training in Missoula just got together for the day and just hung out.
The first one I came to was in 2015, and basically me and Vinny and Luke Stamuvio got in a car and didn't really know anyone up here and just drove 13 hours north from Denver and showed up in this little town. It was snowing on the way up, I'm pretty sure. And we got here, and my very first impression of Unparalleled Movement was the most genuine people I'd ever met. They were so grateful that we got out of the car. Like, all I had to do was show up, and they were happy to see us, which was really, really cool, because I didn't know these guys yet. And I was basically immediately part of the family. Fool's Jam 2015 was where everything kind of changed for me in parkour.
This is definitely my favorite jam, one of my favorite jams I've ever been to because of a few reasons. One being the people. I think the Missoula community, both the people that train regularly and a lot, and also the people that are just like supporting, are fucking amazing. There's a lot of places you go in the parkour community where, you know, your level kind of dictates your reception, and I feel like here is not the case. Immediately so welcoming, you feel like you're one of the crew, and to the point where it's almost shocking, where you're like, why are these people being so nice to me? And it's just freaking great. The parkour is really good. The gym is amazing. They have a really good design for the gym, so it's the kind of place that you spend hours in, and every minute or every like group of 10 minutes you'll see different challenges in the same structures.
The Missoula community is the only parkour community that like I've consistently trained with. I've lived in Missoula since I was 10, and I started doing parkour when I was 14 or 15. So it's hard for me to say what's unique about it because it's the only community that I've really trained with, but it's just so tight-knit. Like, everyone who's like part of the Missoula community is really close, like not only in training but just like in life. So I think like with Fool's Jam, it just kind of like people feel that vibe of like really community oriented and not just about the parkour and the training, but also just about community and like having fun.
I've been coming to Fool's Jam since 2014. Yeah, that was my first Fool's Jam. That was a lot of fun. I love the people here. That's why. They're really nice. They're awesome people. They're just, I don't know, the best people I've met. And that's the same reason why I moved here too. Because they got a gym, they got the community, and just good vibes all around.
Missoula's like that interesting spot. Like, I didn't plan on living here. I moved here to recover from ankle surgery. I was gonna go right to LA and pursue stunts. That was like my, career path of what I thought I'd do after high school. And like Missoula just had this great vibe. Like, everyone was like really cool. Like, there wasn't like, I don't know, I feel like in other cities that I lived in, there was like a lot of like classes of people and like who you would kind of be with, or like the type of people that you would see. You wouldn't see like hippie looking people hanging out with like business type looking people. But in Missoula, it's like everybody's kind of cool with everybody. I'm stoked that everyone else that comes here finds it interesting too and enjoys it. And it's definitely like one of those, it's an easy place to like.
Missoula is my favorite town that I don't currently live in. This town is, it's friendly, it's small, but it's not so small that there's nothing going on. It's got a cool vibe, cool culture, and the parkour community here is probably the densest collection of high-level athletes I've ever seen anywhere.
Something about this town, it feels like something out of a story, like out of a cartoon, where it's just this really small town, you're surrounded by mountains. It's this weird mix of like country, but like kind of hipster college town at the same time. And everyone kind of knows each other, and it's just great.
I've heard people describe it before as like, it is a small town, but it kind of feels like a city in a lot of ways. Oh, sick. Like, Missoula as a community, it's just like very like open-minded because it is a college town. Like, a lot of the community members do kind of focus on like just being open-minded and like learning.
So we got some grand plans for the 10-year anniversary. We're looking forward to that. That'll be a pretty like big moment in this event's history or future.
I really like to think it as a really casual event. I don't see it as this very like high intensity thing, and I kind of envision keeping it that way for years to come. Just like a good, really low-key gathering of everyone who wants to hang out with us.
We are so stoked that people come to our gym and hang out with us whenever they want to. And I'm just always blown away at how many people are frequently here. It's like we always have somebody in town, even if Fool Gym isn't happening. And that's very magical and very special, and something that I cherish quite a lot.